box on KV's Williams. If I'm not coming at the phone right now, I must doing YouTube videos. If I do come to the phone, I'm not busy. So whatever you do, just wait for me and I'll call you in a few minutes. Bye.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, my name is Huddleston. I'm a tenant at Chester Housing Authorities. So apparently someone is transferring my calls to your residential phone number. I am actually recording this as I'm videoing this, letting you know that it's video showing Chester Housing Authorities. I have made 7 calls to housing authorities. 5 of them are coming to your house. This is technology harassment. This is a form of harassment, a technology that they're using. So I won't be able to reach housing authorities. They're transferring my calls to your number. So I'm sorry if it's coming to your number. You just text me right before I went to decide to record this. You just text me stating you're a 13-year-old boy. Ironically, what comes up is a 757 number, a Virginia number. I'm actually trying to reach an 876 number, which is Pennsylvania, Chester, Pennsylvania. I'm trying to reach a corporation that's in Chester, Pennsylvania, but they're transferring my calls to your residential number. I don't know if you say Octavia, however you pronounce your name, but yeah. But my last name is Huddleston, and I live in Chester, and I'm trying to reach a Chester corporation. They're playing. Me being a target individual, what they're doing is taking my cell phone calls and transferring them to another location. Same thing happens to me. I get a lot of incoming calls from all over the state when they want to see if I'm home or call me for whatever reason. Sorry to bother you. I'm not going to try calling Chester Housing Authorities for the next half an hour in hopes that they will switch back over to allow me to call Chester Housing Authorities instead of your residential number. Sorry for the bother, Octavia, and I did get your text. Thank you. It says 8 calls. Chester Housing Authorities. I'll touch it like that. These are the calls. 1204, just made. 1202, or all the way to 11. And they keep going to his number. And I'm going to show you his text. Now, I'm coming out of this. This is all the calls from Chester Housing Authorities Company. See the 8 calls. And I got, okay, I even attempted to try to call Miss Cox from HUD. These are the New Hampshire calls. I get a lot of out-of-state calls coming in. Apparently they wanted, when I got the notice from housing authorities that's got me calling them, apparently they knew about that notice on my door, and they start calling me with an anonymous from an anonymous number. And this is a form of harassment. Let me go back to the text. As you can see, the little boy says, "Don't call me no more." 7576 says, it's 1206. "If you ever call me again, I will." Let me go into here what he say. Okay. Who is this calling? Who are you? I'm sorry, don't know you, and I don't know how you got this number. Well, I'm a 13-year-old, so don't call this number again. Apparently, they're switching. When I call Chester Housing Authorities, they're switching it to his number, the 757 number up here. And this is March the 10th. March the 10th, just right now at around the current time. You see the current time at the top, 12:09. Okay. And here he's been sending me texts telling me, "Don't call him no more." This is funny how target individuals stuff we go through. All right, I'm out. Housing authorities. What I'm calling housing authorities is about. Let me see. Have it. This document here. This is called a disruptive program. This is an example of disruptive program. Okay. Housing authorities is annual recertification. My annual recertification date was changed to my annual certification is actually originally was November each year for years. And 2015, he decided to change it to August. So August, we all went down, gathered together, and did a recertification for me to, a recertification means that recertification where annually they gather all your information and you give it to them and they reevaluate everything and you back in whatever. Well, you do it. It's only once a year, and it's an anniversary date. You're supposed to have it every year, the same time every year, the same month. It's just a month and a date. The year, like mine would be November. It began on November 80, 81, November 81, 82, 83, 88. I originally moved in the Bennett in 88. So from 80, let's start in the 90s. 1991 November, 1992 November, 2012 November, 2013 November, and then here comes 2015. Mr. Wise decided to change it to August in 2015. So my annual date is supposed to be August, but now they're harassing me. This is the second one with the red thing going around. Before it was, I forget where I put the other notice at, but it was a notice for me to come in. And they say mailed it, but they put it in my door. They delivered it. They hand delivered it. They didn't. It was not U.S. regular. This is how the way they operate under corruptness and stuff. A lot of deception is based on a lot of deception. I'm sorry. I'll focus on that date. But anyway, so these housing authorities don't know they're putting my whole file with them for years hasn't been nothing but a lot of what they call, if you into social science or psychological, whatever, sociology, whatever. But it's deal with social behavior modification. They'll keep on harassing me, sending me things like with my payment, rent. It was always for years and years and years. It was always payments or rental payments or dates of me coming in or dates of this being changed. And I never knew that about the annual recertification. I just came in whenever they told me they came in. It was maybe 3 times that year, and they changed my rent for when it was not supposed to be changed. Nothing had changed. I had not gotten a new job. My rent, my money, income had not changed. These are the reasons that you come in without before the annual recertification. But none of that had taken place or occurred. So these are tactics. Okay, let me stop this. But here, this is a prime example of what you call disruptive program, and Chester Housing Authorities engages in it.